Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a quick high-end haul. There are a few things I picked up from Macy's. Actually a lot of it's online, not even really Sephora or Ulta, but just from Macy's, from like Kat Von D, from JOUER, just all the different websites, like the brand websites. So without further ado, let me just quickly show you what I picked up. So the first couple of things I did pick up are from Scandinavia. Now this is a brand I've heard a lot of things about. They make Urban Decay setting spray, so I was really curious, and they were running like a free shipping deal on their website, so I figured it was the perfect time to try it out. And so I picked up their makeup finishing spray, which is the bridal one, and then the post makeup recovery spray because I was kind of intrigued by this. This one you're actually supposed to spray on your skin like 5 minutes after you take your makeup off. So I haven't really gotten around to doing that. I always feel like I cleanse my face and then I spray this. So I don't know how effective it is, but these aren't really like standout products for me by any means. They just seem very meh, but I haven't really given them enough chances yet either. And then I got this tiny The Makeup Primer Spray as well. This was like a free sample on the site. So I am interested to keep trying these. Right now I just don't have any real specific thoughts on them. I'm definitely not blown away, but so many people love these, so I was really curious myself. Okay, and then the next skin thing I did pick up was the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. My friend Beauty by Roche loves this stuff, so I was so curious because I have such dry skin, and every time it feels like winter's over, it snows again, and so it feels like winter's never gonna be gone. And so I decided to give this a try to see if it'll help with hydrating my skin. This was pretty expensive. I think this was almost to the $50 mark. And this has a 24-month expiration. It does feel very nice and fresh and citrusy on your skin, so I'm definitely interested to keep trying this out. And if you guys are interested in hearing my thoughts, it'll probably appear in a favorites video if I enjoy it. So this is the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. Okay, and then I did go a little lip crazy. I did get a few things. The first thing I want to probably show you is this. This is the Sara Happ Lip Slip, and this was sold out everywhere, so I bought it on Amazon. Actually, my husband bought this for me, and it was really sweet of him because he supports my makeup addiction, or not supports my makeup addiction, but he does understand that this is something I love to do, and this product was so hyped that I really wanted to try it out. And I always have chapped lips, again, because I live in a very cold climate, so I wanted to try this out. But honestly, this is very waxy, and it's so solid, like it doesn't warm up when I put my finger in it, so I'm really quite disappointed. I'm gonna see if it warms up a little bit in the winter, or I'm gonna see if it loosens up a little bit in the summertime so I can use it more, but right now it's honestly really crappy. It doesn't hydrate my lips, and it has a little bit of shimmer in it, which I don't understand for something that's like supposed to be a Luxe balm. And I thought it was gonna be more like a lip treatment, but it's not. And yeah, I'm not very impressed with this. So if you tried this product out, can you give me some tips on what you like about it? Because right now it's just not doing what I thought it was going to do, and this was $22, so feels a little silly that I spent that much on that. And then of course I've been talking about this all over my Instagram. This is the MAC Taraji P Henson and Viva Glam collab. This is so awesome. The Viva Glam charity basically donates all proceeds to the MAC AIDS Fund, and I just think that's such an amazing cause. Now, do I love this color? Not my cup of tea, but it's actually a pretty, like, it's a pretty bright pink, almost like berry shade in the tube, but it honestly looks like really hot pink on me. But I did wear this to work with a really neutral eye look, and then I did top it off with a gloss. And I'm just glad that, you know, MAC is doing something good for the world. It does make me feel a little bit better inside, that some good is coming out of the makeup community. And also, I love Taraji. I mean, her as Cookie is amazing. I just saw her in Hidden Figures. Like, she is a strong Black woman, and I think that's such an awesome role model for any person to have, and I just think she's a kick-ass girl boss, so I'm so happy to support her. And then I think her and her co-star in Empire, Jesse, he has a funny last name, but he plays her son on the show, if you guys haven't seen it. So they're kind of like the Viva Glam collaborators this time around, and I just think they did a really good job, so congrats on that. I'm sure they're watching. So those are two products I picked up from MAC. And then I had heard, who was it? Gelée? Is that how you say her name? She is on YouTube. I love her channel. She works for MAC, and she, I don't know, I just think she's cool. She's not like a huge YouTuber, but I think she does pretty honest reviews, and again, she works for MAC, so she has a lot of expertise when it comes to MAC products, which I think is pretty cool. So she said the Retro Matte Liquid Lipsticks were pretty good, and I was really curious, so I picked up 2 shades. This is the shade Carnivorous, and then I have the shade Top with Brandy. This shade right here, it reminds me so much of like Lolita. It reminds me of Wet n Wild. What is that color? It's like a rose, retro rose, rebel rose. I don't know. The new Wet n Wild liquid lipsticks. This color looks exactly like the one everyone's crazy about. So I just picked these 2 out. I haven't tried them yet. I'm really curious because she said the formula, it was really, really good. So they must have done some reformulating, because I also saw Jaclyn Hill actually say these were really good. When they first came out, a lot of people said they were pretty drying and disgusting, but I think they've done some changes to it. So I picked up 2 shades, and I will keep you posted on what I think of those soon. And then the last thing I picked up was Kat Von D's Plath. This is actually on her website right now. It's not on Sephora.com, which I'm kind of annoyed about because they said it would be launching in February for like Valentine's Day. So if you don't know, Kat Von D decided to expand her liquid lipstick line, which is great because I love her formula. I have like 3 of her liquid lipsticks. I don't have a ton because they're 20 bucks a piece, so I'm very careful with what shades I pick up. But Plath was a mini in her holiday kit that came out around December time, and I purely bought that kit for the shade Plath, which is pretty pathetic. But I love the color. This actually looks a little different. I wish I had kept the other one so I could compare. That one was like a warmer red. This looks very brown, which it's fine, whatever. But I'm pretty sure it's a different shade. So if somebody could do a comparison and let me know, that will be epic. But I really wanted Plath. And then she's coming out with a bunch of nudes. And she just came out with one called Hawkwind and Sanctuary. Those are the 2 I have my eye on. I think I'm going to pick those up during the VIB sale. But Plath wasn't on the Sephora website, and I really wanted free shipping. And she did free shipping over President's Day weekend. So I decided to pick this up. So I'm happy to have this. I haven't put this on my lips yet, but I wanted that color so bad. So I'm so glad I got it with free shipping. I did pick up 2 eye primers. I picked up the Smashbox 24-Hour Photo Finish Shadow Primer. I've seen this in everyone's, and I lost it. I've seen that primer in everyone's like get ready with me's. It seems like it's the hot primer, and it's, I mean, I've seen it for a while, so I decided to pick it up because I've never tried it before. And then I saw that they came out with a Smashbox Photo Lid Primer in medium, so they came out with a shade range so that depending on your skin tone, you could find a primer to match. So I decided to pick this up too so I could try them both. So far, I actually really like this one over the other one. I don't feel like the other one makes a huge difference on my skin, but I've heard that one's really good for oily lids, which I have really dry skin, so I don't know if that makes a difference. But this one reminds me a lot of concealer, so I don't know why I need specifically an eye primer in my skin tone, but I'm going to keep trying this. If I hate it, it's definitely going back. But those are the 2 Smashbox primers I picked up recently. And then I went on a little highlighter binge on the high-end side. So first I'm going to show you the cheapest one I got. This is the Stila Starlight Starbright palette. And this was on sale for $20 on Macy's website a couple of weeks ago, so I had to pick it up. I'm sure you guys have seen this before. People are talking about the texture of these. A lot of people say they feel like the ColourPop eyeshadows, and I have to agree. They have a really bouncy, soft texture. They're not like overly like bam highlight right away, but you can definitely build these up, and I just think they're so subtle and just a classic highlight. And I love the shade Kitten, which I've never used before, so that's like everyone's favorite Stila Kitten. And I like the shade, what is this, Transcendence? Yeah, these 2 are really pretty. I'm not a huge fan of things like this color when it comes to highlight, but I'm glad I have this palette, and yeah, I'm going to keep trying that out. Then I had to, of course, get on the JOUER train. This is Citrine. It finally came back in stock, so I am a proud owner of Citrine. It's so sad because you get so excited to buy something, and then the next big thing comes out and you forget all about this. So I maybe use this a handful of times. I need to make more of a conscious effort to use all my makeup because I get stuck with something and then I forget about the next thing. So this does have a really nice texture. Everyone that's a JOUER affiliate has, of course, done their job and hyped this up. You can never get these. They're always sold out. I mean, is this the best highlighter in the world? I mean, I wouldn't say that, but it is really beautiful. So if you like that champagne color, you know, this might be right up your alley. Of course, anyone that watches YouTube as much as I do, or maybe even more, probably has a million highlights, so none of us probably actually need all the highlighter we have, but you know, it is what it is. And then of course I picked up the Mariah Carey, is this called Mimi? My Mimi? The highlight. I wasn't even gonna buy this, and then it was like, oh, it's limited edition. So I did pick it up, and the packaging is beautiful. I didn't buy anything else from the line, so I feel like I deserve props for that, for sticking to my guns. But this is beautiful. I think I'm gonna save this as like a collector's item. I really don't want to use this. I don't think this color is gonna look particularly great on my skin, but I just thought it'd be a fun collector's item. I am kind of from the generation with Mariah Carey, kind of grew up with that generation, so I think it'll be a fun like little trinket to have for myself. And then the last thing I want to talk about today is of course this guy. Now this was the shock of February 2017 for me, because I was literally in a meeting and I got an alert from Trend Mood on my Apple Watch, which I didn't even have my phone on me, and I'm like, it said like Estée Lauder heat wave is back, and I'm like, what? I was like, why was there no warning? I had no idea they were going to bring heat wave back, and I was so surprised and I was so sad because I knew it was going to sell out, and of course it did. By the time I got out of the meeting and I checked the website, it was gone. And then I looked on Trend Mood in the comments, and a lot of people had said that their local Macy's had already got them. So I called the Macy's in Fargo, North Dakota, which is where I live, and the girl's like, oh yeah, we have them. I'm like, are you sure? Are you sure it's the highlighter? She's like, yeah, it's the only one we sell. And so I literally got off work, went to Macy's, and purchased this. So I'm so glad I have this. It's a little piece of makeup history. If you're new to YouTube, everyone raves about Whisper of Guilt being like the OG highlighter, so I'm so glad I have one. I mean, it's very pigmented, it's very gold. If you're light in skin tone, I don't know if you can pull this off. It's definitely very gold. But it's beautiful, and I can't wait to rock this. Okay guys, so that is it for my quick high-end haul. I hope you enjoyed all the products I picked up. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. If there are any new products you think I need to pick up, please let me know as well. And again, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye!